This is Tonetta. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Coach Tonetta, the relationship coach. I hope everybody's doing well. I want to come to you all with a video this afternoon just to check in with you all and to let you all know kind of some of the lessons I've learned this past week as far as having the coaching business and, of course, creating this business and, of course, growing this business. Before I go any further, I do want to ask you all to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. So making sure that you're clicking the subscribe button to your right. And then, of course, when the notification bell comes up, make sure that you set it to all so that you can receive all the videos that I upload, no matter whatever time it is, no matter what day it is, no matter what week it is. So just to make sure that you all are receiving all those videos and my content once it is uploaded. So with that, I'm trying to see the last time I talked to you all. I'm trying to see where I was. I don't remember where I was kind of with everything, but I can tell you now what's going on as far as me getting clearer, I guess, on things that's going on within my business, within the relationship world, I guess I put it that way, couples world and that kind of thing. Trying to, of course, I've of course, actually that was early, mid last week. I figured out, well, I wrote down, not figured out, but I wrote down all the pain points that I know that my clients and I guess the couples are going to face and are going to go through, that kind of thing. So I did write that down, and I've actually created some more information as well, some things that I can talk about in live videos and different like subtopics up under those categories, I guess I put it that way. As far as, like I said, what I can create content around, live videos around, that kind of thing as well. So like I said, that was awesome. That was something that I had kind of struggled with as far as who I actually want to help, how I wanted to help them. So like I said, with the relationship coaching, the partner that I have right now, he is going to do some of the videos, of course, with me as well. And speaking about that, we're actually going to start a video, well, I guess another page as well. It's going to be called Taboo Talks or Taboo Conversations. One of those two. So when I get to that, I will definitely let you all know. And you all can, of course, vote on what you think the name should be. So I'll definitely let you all do that as well. But like I said, with that, we're going to be talking about all kinds of relationship topics, not just for couples, but for different things that we all seem to face and have challenges with and have struggles with as well. Whether that's dealing with relationships with our kids, with our other family members, at work and that kind of thing too. So with business partners, the networking and all that kind of building your friendships and how to make friends. I guess once you're an older person, that kind of thing. Like I said, we're going to be talking about all those kind of things that's going to be in that particular those particular videos. I think we're going to do a video just like this on YouTube or podcast or both. We haven't decided yet, but it's going to be one or two or both. I put it that way. So that should be awesome. So you all be looking out for that. But I just want to say, I'm trying to think of what else I've been going, because I know I've been listening to, like, we actually had in the Trap Domination, they actually had a online summit, I guess like their online conference, which was free, and that was actually last weekend. And I learned a lot of stuff from that conference, I guess I put it that way. I listened to like a lot of the content. It was actually for what, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It was like almost 6 to 8 hours though each one of those days. So I of course listened while I was at work majority of the time, listening as much as I could because of course at work it's kind of going slow a little bit because the folks are off and that kind of thing. And but we're still of course reporting to the office every day. So according to our boss, so of course I still have to go. So like I said, it's been interesting, I guess, as far as the information that I learned last weekend. I learned a lot, and that's some of the stuff that I was actually implementing as far as this past week. Like I said, I got a lot of my pain points written down as far as my clients, what they may be going through, some of the things that I went through, of course, in my relationships, and how I can, of course, talk about those things and, of course, provide content around those topics as well. So I finished that. Um, right now, as of today, I've actually created one of my freebies actually. So I'm trying to learn how to do the email marketing. Oh, the email marketing and the funneling. Just to let you know, I'm using MailChimp. So I did finally get me an automated email, one little small sequence going actually. It's like a welcome message. Whenever anybody signs up, like on my email list, it'll send them a welcome message from me. Thank you for signing up. I finally got that going, y'all. So I got that. And I got about 5 or 6 people, family, that kind of thing. I just asked random folks just to give me a few emails so I can go ahead and get started and practice with these things. So I got that. So that was awesome. And like I said, with the funneling, I haven't did the entire process yet, but I did create my freebie, I guess the lead magnet, to, of course, draw folks in and that kind of thing to receive a free item that they can, of course, use. And this one's actually centered around communication and improving the communication within your relationship. So that's awesome. Like I said, I'm definitely moving ahead. I guess I put it that way. My book, of course, is kind of, I mean, that's coming along as well. I'm actually, some of you all may not even know that I'm writing a book. I have been writing a book actually for like the last year and a half, I think now. I finally got the title to the book thanks to my partner. It's actually going to be called Lust at Sea. So that's going to be awesome. It's like a destination type book. So that's going to be awesome. And it's like I said, I've been writing it for like actually it may have been 2 years now. Actually, it's going on 2 years. It hasn't been a year and a half. It's going on 2 years now. But I wrote that book. I started that book because I love the author Zane, and she writes a lot of like erotica books, and this book is an erotica, adult erotica book as well, talking about sex and relationships and that kind of thing as well. And here we go today. I'm doing the relationship coaching business. I guess I put it that way as well, which everything seems to be falling into place with that. But as far as the book, like I said, you all, hopefully, I'm looking to. Well, I'm right at my last day of like the cruise and that kind of thing, because it is taking place on sea, on a cruise boat. So that's going to be awesome. Like I said, definitely, I'll try to. I will talk about it at some point more in like one of the other videos, I guess, as I get along and that kind of thing. But I do want to let you all know that I'm still working on that, and that's going okay at this time as well. Like I said, I'm to like the last little day and a half, I guess, while they're there on the cruise and that kind of thing. So it's awesome so far. I mean, I think it's awesome. I don't know if you all would think it's awesome or not. But like I said, I'm definitely going to make sure that I, of course, let you all know when I'm almost done, when I'm going through editing, and when it's going to be printed out and all that kind of stuff as well. So I'm sure I'm going to be very, very excited about that. So, and it looks like we may have to have an online, um, I guess, event. I guess I'd say. I guess just depends on when I'm done with the book and that kind of thing as well. So we'll see. So hopefully I can do an actual book tour. I would love to do something like that because I've never done that. So, but even if I have to do it online for right now and then schedule the actual tour whenever all this COVID-19 stuff is over, or mostly over, I guess, and it's safe for us to go back out and socialize and be in groups again, that kind of thing, then I'll probably set up a tour then. So just to let y'all keep that in mind. So, but like I said, as far as getting back to the relationship coaching, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning as far as business, I guess business wise, as far as, like I said, how to actually market, how to, of course, do your videos, what to put in the videos, all those kind of things. I'm just here to tell for it, I guess, say to anybody out there that's looking to, it doesn't have to be a coaching business. I don't care what kind of business, but whatever kind of business you're trying to set up, that there's always tools, there's always free stuff that you can, of course, find to work with you. I guess to work with you in creating your business. But let's keep in mind at some point you'll have to invest in your business as well, meaning that you'll have to spend some kind of funds, whether that's going to a conference or if you like just like me, creating the book and having to pay for editing and things like that. Like I said, there's something that you're going to have to pay for. So let's keep that in mind inside your business. Yes, we can find all the free tools. Yes, we can find all the free information out there that's available. But at some point, we're going to have to actually take it upon ourselves and have to pay for something to invest in ourselves. I guess I'd say that. I'm trying to see where else to go. I'm trying to see what else I've been doing. Um, well, I do want to say one more thing with the relationship coaching business. I decided, actually, I prayed the other day. Like I said before, when I pray, I get plans. So I prayed the other night, woke up the next morning with all these ideas just zooming in my head about how I could add more depth, excuse me, I guess to my relationship coaching business and to my Facebook site. Because the business is on face. Oh my gosh, excuse me, Lord have mercy. It is on Facebook, and that's where my actual business page is right now. I'll put it that way. But the ideas I got was to, of course, do some interviews and start interviewing couples who've been together and talking about like some of like their tactics on how they stayed together, how they increased their communication, what kept them together, why did they get married, that kind of thing. So, or why did they get committed? I guess I'd say that. So, like I said, I'm looking to start that. So, if anybody out there knows of any couples who are willing to, of course, be on, of course, live video with me, and of course, to talk about their relationship and some of the struggles they may have had and some of the things that they've grown from, definitely send them my way. And I'm going to put my email address in the description of this video as well. Or you can just leave a comment here for me to contact you or whatever, email, that kind of thing, or whatever social media, so I can definitely get back to you. So like I said, that's definitely something I'll be implementing. And I will be looking for all kinds of couples, not just young couples, but older couples as well. If I can get celebrity couples, I'm going to try to go for that as well. All I can do is ask. If they say no, then that's fine as well. I'm definitely fine with that. But I have no fear in asking anything, especially if it's something that I want to get done, especially if it's something that I want to do. I'm determined to actually get that done. So like I said, that's something that I'm actually going to add to the business as well. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I guess that's it for right now. Like I said, I just wanted to give you all an update, kind of what's going on, kind of my business process as far as me creating this coaching business. Just for anybody that's out there that's, of course, creating one as well, that's having some issues or needs somebody to turn to, needs some information, or need to see somebody in real life going through these things. Like I said, I'm definitely going through these things right now, going through the motions, trying to figure out. Of course, at first it was I couldn't get my ideas together. Couldn't figure out who I actually want to serve. Couldn't. I'm still trying to say. I'm still saying I'm serving everybody, all men and women from ages 25 to 79, whichever ages it was. But I know damn well that I cannot serve everybody. I know that. And when I'm dealing with relationships, of course, it's going to be a man and a woman, or however the relationship is set up. But like I said, they're not going to be all ages. I'm not looking to work with all ages. And that's one more thing. I had to decide that. I decided that as well. The ages, well, the people that I'm working with are like older couples. I'm 43, so those at least 40 and up. I guess 40 to 60, that kind of thing. That's the kind of the age range I'm kind of looking at as far as working with. I don't have a definite age, that kind of thing, but I did do my avatars, just to let you all know, because I had to create me some type of person who I'm speaking to. And I have Debbie, and I believe the other name is Ronnie, for the I guess like the woman and the man. So like I said, I definitely I went through that whole entire process as well, and that was something that I guess as far as getting clear in my business, that was something that I actually learned at the summit last weekend, as far as how to get clear, as far as your branding, how to get clear as far as who you're speaking to, who's your avatar. I guess the avatar, the person you're speaking to, what kind of audience you're trying to reach, and who are those people. Like I said, that was definitely something that I had to focus in on and definitely get clear on. And that was something that I've gotten very, very clear on this past week. I have written everything out. All the, like I said, my avatar, who they are, whether they have kids, whether they work, they have a career, what kind of things they're going through, their pain points, all that kind of stuff for both the woman Debbie, and the man Ronnie. So I did write all that kind of stuff out. I do have that now. I know who exactly who I'm speaking to. Now that was just like this, like I said, a few days ago. So, and now I'm going to have to start putting all that information into my content to make sure that it's reaching that audience. And when I do my ads on Facebook, to make sure that I'm reaching those particular avatar, that particular person. I guess I put it that way as well, within that age range. Because I know they're not all going to be 43 years old, but like I said, definitely reaching those specific people within that age range, within whether they have kids, they're working, all that kind of stuff. So those are the things I had to do this week. And like I said, for anybody else that's out there looking to create a coaching business, these are the same things that you're going to have to go through, as far as getting very, very clear, crystal clear on who you want to serve and how you want to serve them and what kind of pain points they have. Like I said, with me in the beginning, I'm just all I want to do, speak your truth, and want to serve everybody in the whole world. I want to serve this and do that. I realized real quick that I didn't I had no idea who I was talking to, creating content all over the place. I put it that way, and I had to buckle down to decide exactly who I wanted to serve and exactly what I wanted to do. Yes, it's called Speak Your Truth. I know with working with couples, of course, committed couples, that kind of thing. There's going to come a time where I'm going to have a couple, if not every single time, where there's an individual person that's going to have to get built up as well. A lot of times we all go into these relationships and we're expecting this man, this woman to, of course, um, support us and to make us happy, to make us all this stuff, and having all these expectations, when it's ourselves that we have to, of course, create that solid foundation with first. Like I said, that's what I had to do with myself and with my business as well. But I know the couples I work with, I know that's going to be an issue as well. So I had to, of course, implement that inside my business as well. It may not be every single time, but a lot of times, a lot of people have baggage from past relationships and things like that. So all that talk is going to come up again as far as working with the individual person. Learn to have to love themselves and set their own boundaries and that kind of thing. Because, of course, once you do that, once you build up that foundation, I know that now, you have to, getting into or already in a committed relationship, that becomes stronger. I guess I put it that way. That foundation of that relationship becomes stronger. And like I said, I definitely have to get clear on that. I have to get clear on all these topics that I'm going over with you all. Like I said, as far as my target market, as far as who I wanted to serve, as far as how I wanted this business to look, what kind of coaching I wanted to do. At first, I was just saying transformational coach and excuse me, just some blanket name, just transformational coach Tonetta, that kind of thing. I had to get clear on who exactly I wanted to help. It's not just you can do transformation in any kind of coaching. I know that, but I had to get clear on whether I want to work with just individuals, women, men, couples, elderly people. I don't know, um, people who are in the sports business, musicians. I had to figure that out. And like I said, I came to the relationships because I had that blog Taboo. It's called Taboo, a love, sex, and relationship blog. I actually had that on Facebook for about 5 years prior to this, actually, 5 or 6 years. And I called myself kind of like dwindling that down and try kind of closing that. That was like late last year. And coming into the new year, I was like, okay, I still love couples. I still, and all the things that I was, I guess, talking about and still doing, was still talking about relationships to, I guess, to some extent. So I decided to just go ahead and bring that back because I love that. And I've always wanted to have couples retreats and do all these things and workshops. Back in my 20s, actually, I said this. I can tell you all this back in my early 20s. Was I 18? Like, well, back in I guess maybe like 20 years old, 20, 21. Back then, I had said that I wanted to have some couples retreats. I wanted to actually sell sex toys and all this kind of stuff, do all these things. And of course, have all these workshops and show couples how to use these products and show them how to use them like within the relationship and to, of course, create better sex and all these kind of things. I said that back in my early 20s, y'all. And it took me, I'm 43 now, so it took me 20 more years in order to figure out that's what the hell I needed to be doing. And like I said, I went through that whole time, and of course, I've always worked with a whole lot of folks in different kind of relationships, actually, whether it was business, professional, whichever it was. And I've always been drawn to the relationship, to, of course, working with folks, trying to, of course, improve folks, that kind of thing. And like I said, that couples thing just stuck with me because I know I had been through a lot of couples relationships and things like that. And I've learned a whole lot of lessons that I can, of course, share with other folks. And like I said, that's where all that came from. And I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I spoke all this stuff in existence back in my 20s. And why I had no idea why I didn't even move on any of this stuff. Actually, I know why I didn't move on it. Because I was too scared to move on it. I had too much fear to move on it. I was thinking, oh, somebody's going to shun me because I'm talking about sex, or I'm bringing up sex toys, I'm talking about couples, or I want to have workshops showing how to do this and all this kind of stuff. And like I said, I was just scared to do it. And like I said, that was something that I had to get over. I guess I put it that way. And I'm telling you, I don't care what age you are, if you're 12 years old, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, and you want to start a business but you're too scared, just go ahead and take that leap. Don't wait like I did. Go ahead and take that leap. You don't need any permission from anybody to get started. You just go ahead and get started. No matter if anybody else is going to make fun of you or say that you don't know what you're doing or say you don't know what you're talking about, any of the, or say you're stupid or you're dumb for creating this. It does not matter. Go ahead and start doing what you need to do to, of course, be, I guess, to getting your happy. Like I said, that's one thing that I had to get to was my happiness. I had to make sure that that was in my business as well. And I know that dealing with couples and doing what I'm doing with the coaching and things like that, I know that's going to get me into my happy a whole lot more. I guess I put it that way. Oh, and also talking about coaching, I had another session with the person that I'm coaching with actually. And this week, I actually was able to create my entire, well, not my entire program, but a lot of my components of my program, I guess I put it that way, and how I wanted things to go from the call with the person to how to actually coach them through like my process. I went through that and I wrote down everything, y'all, and I got that written down now. I guess I say that as well. So like I'm telling you coaches out there, people who are wanting to go into coaching, this is something that you'll have to do as well. You're going to have to map that process out. You probably won't be able to do it until you have your first client that you're working with, so you can kind of know how to talk, I guess, how to respond to them and how to, of course, work through different processes with them and that kind of thing. Now I'm finally learning that. I guess I put it that way. I know how to do social work. I've been a social worker for 20 years plus, but doing the coaching is just like a tad bit different because I know that the jobs that you're working, they already have a process, but doing your own coaching, you have to create your own processes from the beginning to the end. Because like I said, the coaching with your own business, nobody's going to set that up for you but you. So you have to, of course, get those things going any kind of way that you can. And the first thing I would try to do was, of course, get a client so I can, of course, start working through this client with the processes and talking about different things and seeing how this goes. I guess I put it that way, and to see how this entire process goes. So I guess since I've said all that in I guess in a big old giant conversation. So, but like I said, all that stuff that I just talked to you about, I know it was a lot. But like I said, the main things that you can get from this is, of course, kind of how I started my process, as far as how to, of course, take the client from the beginning to the end of your own process, how to get that going, and usually that's with your first couple of clients, so that you can start writing out your process and what you did and how you're going to do it, whether you're going to have worksheets, whether you're going to have journaling, what kind of activities you're going to have them do, all those kind of things. You have to figure that out for yourself and what's going to be best for your business. And like I said, I won't have a lot of worksheets, but I will have a few, maybe a few. Most of mine is going to be written. They have to write it out in journal and that kind of thing. Like I said, that's something that really helped me, actually, as far as writing and journaling. Whether I love to write or not, me writing and journaling, that meant to me that I was talking to God, and God saw everything that I was writing and saw all my thoughts and saw all this and that. That's what that meant to me. Every time I was writing, I was speaking to God. That's how I, of course, view my own writing. And that's why I'm just telling you all. That's why I want to have my clients write as well. That's because, like I said, that's what that means to me, and that's important to me. So I wanted to definitely incorporate that into my business. So like I said, that's how mine will go into my business. But you're going to have to figure out how you're going to have it going in your business. So like I said, definitely keep that in mind. And as far as getting clear, like I said, you're going to have to really get clear on who you're talking to, who you're trying to serve. Because I know damn well that when you have a business trying to serve the whole world, there are 7 billion people in this world plus. There is no way that you can serve the whole world with anything that you have, and you only have enough money to even do so. You have to have billions and trillions of dollars to even serve the whole world, for them to even know who you are, what you do, anything. So like I said, I had to decide who that was going to be, how that was going to be, what they looked like, how their career was, what ages they may have been, that kind of thing. I had to decide all that and what the pain points of those people were. Like I said, without that, you would just be spinning your wheels, spinning your wheels, and spinning your wheels, not really getting anywhere. Just, of course, marketing to whoever, not really getting the people that you want inside your business, which I was doing that at first as well. Marketing, sending out my ads on Facebook and stuff like that, and not reaching the folks that I, of course, wanted to reach out. I know I have couples on the page, but I'm sure all those folks are not couples. I'm sure of that. And they're probably not the folks that's going to pay for my programs, pay for my services, or either hire me either. I put it that way. So like I said, I'm definitely, as of this weekend, I'll be running another ad tomorrow on Facebook to actually target the market that I'm trying to reach. Not ages 18 to 65 and in the whole United States. That's like billions and millions of people. And that's exactly what I did. So, well, it was actually almost 20 some million people, I think. And like I said, that was silly of me. I'm like, who can I serve like that? So I had to narrow my stuff down. And I'm still narrowing it down as I, of course, am still writing and all those kind of things. But I think I have it right where I want it to be at this time. But like I said, for those who are wanting to go into coaching like I am and to creating a business, just keep in mind you're going to have to figure out who you're talking to, because you can't talk to everybody. And if you don't know who you're talking to, your marketing is never going to be in place. Your content that you're trying to post, your videos are never going to be towards any kind of audience. It's just going to be blanket stuff just going across. People like, who you talking to? What's going on? Does that even fit me? People are going to question you then. Like I said, you definitely have to get clear on whoever you're trying to, of course, reach. So let's keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here, so I can talk forever about this stuff, y'all. But like I said, I'm just definitely excited that I got my first email sequencing set up with the welcome message. Whenever anytime signs up with the email address. I finally got that going. So like I said, I'm definitely excited. I'm not all the way through the funnel at all, that kind of thing at all. But I'm working on that. I did create my first lead magnet, my first freebie. I got that done this morning. I typed it up. It's already in the PDF ready to go. I just got to go ahead and get back in. I'll do it tomorrow because I've been working on this all day, y'all. So tomorrow I'm going to work on setting up that email sequence, actually. So hopefully I'll have it done. I may get a little frustrated, I'm sure, but hopefully I'll have it done. And just to let you all know, talking about frustrations, because I know I've gotten frustrated. Oh, I don't want to do this. I'm getting sick of this. That's going to happen in everybody who's creating a business. I guess I put it that way. You're always going to have some kind of frustration. You don't want to do this anymore. You're getting upset. This is frustrating. This is you're just spinning your wheels, you're just tired of doing this, you feel like a failure, you feel like whatever else. I'm just here to tell you that you're going to have those feelings, but the main thing is to, of course, get back up and still keep pushing forward. Don't sit there and wallow in those feelings for days and weeks. Excuse me, and time goes by and you still haven't done anything because you're all upset. Take those 5 minutes or that one day, if you need it one day, go ahead and do that, but just get back up and keep on going and keep on pushing forward. If not, you will never have the business success that you want, or have a business at all actually that you want. So with that, I want to go ahead and get off here. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. And once again, for those who are not subscribed to my page, definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button to your right. And the notification bell, click that too for all, so that you can receive all the videos that I upload, no matter what day, time, hour of the day, week, month, whatever it is, so that you all can get all the content that I upload. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Once again, this relationship coach, Tonetta, and I'm signing off, y'all. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.